You know, the music bit isn't bad, but you're just rubbish, my friend. Hey guys, it's Skulk3, and welcome to... Sorry. My brain turned off for... Well, I was quite surprised it was on in the first place. And in any case, welcome to part 5 of The Longest Journey. Let's play thereof unto within. Most people would restart the video at this point, but I'm the kind of crazy rebel who may well restart it later. We'll see what happens. In any case, in the last part, we met Cortez at the art gallery, and he told us a load of crap about reality and imagination being the same thing, and art is the gateway to something. I don't know, I wasn't even really paying much attention at that point. But yeah, we've done just about all the tasks we have to do outside at the moment. I'm just going to quickly pop upstairs, because there is something we can now do outside of April's window, which we need to do in order to continue the game, strangely enough. And this is one of those wonderful bits of any adventure game when you...
I like my outfit. It's inexpensive. Cool.
That's great, April. Where you have to start using bizarre moon logic to get through the puzzles. To be fair, this could be weirder, but essentially we need to get that little rubber duck. Now, you get the rubber duck by pulling on the chain, but the chain is stuck on something. So instead, we need to take this bread, crumble it, and put it onto the rubber duck. At which point that seagull will go. And yeah, it's all a bit weird chain reaction. You can build a weird Rube Goldberg machine out of this, I think. But essentially, yeah, the bird starts to eat the crumbs, eventually bites the rubber duck, and the duck flies off.
Clank?
Yeah, you don't get the rubber duck quite like this, but you do get something else you need. Namely, possibly the most important object of any adventure game protagonist's inventory. Unknown length of rope.
It's a plastic-coated clothesline.
Or in this case, clothesline, but, you know, same difference, really. So yeah, with that out of the way, well, we could go and get that rubber duck now, but I'm going to save that for the next in-game day, because you can do this puzzle in the next in-game day. I just decided to do that bit for now. And this is Mickey, Fiona's girlfriend.
What's going on, Mickey?
Well, the water's been fixed, so you can take a hot shower if you want.
That always helps.
I smell that bad?
Little bit.
No, I didn't mean that you. I just, you know, in case you wanted to take a warm shower.
Something tells me
I
that
just
Mickey
wanted
isn't
you
the type
to
for jokes particularly.
the water being hot, as it were.
Thanks, Mickey.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems a bit of the quiet type, but nothing wrong with that.
I heard you had a nightmare last night.
We're gonna play Cortez for a bit
Did
here.
she tell
And
you
start
that?
prying into people's private
She can't
lives.
keep her mouth shut, can't she? You can't, can you?
As if your screaming wasn't enough to wake up the whole building.
Apparently April didn't realise.
So what if you were having a nightmare? You are human, you know, even though you'd like to think differently.
She's actually a cyborg, but
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause
an
an argument. It's just that I had
That
a
wasn't a
nightmare as
spoiler, it was
well.
just me bullshitting, don't worry.
Good luck trying to get anything out of her. She's so very together, you know. There'll be no chink in her armor. She's the Iron Lady.
She's
Well,
Margaret
bollocks.
Thatcher? Oh, shit.
Would you shut up, Fiona? I mean, for once, would you just shut up? Yes, I had a nightmare, and yes, it's none of your business. So don't try to make it your business.
Hey, Mickey, I'm sorry.
I wasn't trying to intrude.
Fine. I just don't like talking about my dreams.
Alright,
yeah?
we won't, don't worry.
What was wrong with the pipes?
They're just old, like all of Venice. They're really old. Twice a year, every year, I have to spend a half a day freezing my ass off down in the canal performing emergency surgery on the pipes. Not that I don't love doing it, especially when my so-called partner's curled up on the sofa watching soaps all day
Why
long.
would you really, like, enjoy doing
I'll talk
that?
to you later, Mickey.
Seems a bit weird.
Yeah.
And let's also talk to Fiona a bit. Because I don't quite remember how to trigger all of this. All I know is we
Have
need
you
to
been
talk,
sitting
I'm
here
pretty
all
sure we need
day?
to talk to them both.
Pretty much, darling. I feel like a vegetable. How was your
Don't
day
want to go
then?
feeling like a vegetable. It's how bad things happen. Yes.
It's been a weird day.
How so?
Well, you know how some mornings you wake up, but you're not sure if you're really awake or if you're still just dreaming?
I feel like that every morning, darling. A pot of black coffee cures that in a flash.
That's how I've been feeling all day. Like I said, it's been a weird day.
Did you see any dragons
How's
today?
yours?
Was that just me?
Exceedingly ordinary. Almost depressingly so. I poked my head out of the door once, for about a second, but thought better of it.
Fresh air's overrated.
What are you watching?
Nothing special. We were thinking about watching a movie later, though.
Yeah, which one?
They have quite a few new releases out. Did you ever see Victory Hotel?
No. Is it good?
That's what they say. So we might catch that one.
Isn't that the one where the guy has to, like, take care of control and he starts going crazy?
I'll see you later, yeah?
All right, darling. Why don't you sit down and watch a movie with us, April?
You know what? That sounds like an excellent
I think you're meant
idea.
to be talking to Mickey second, because otherwise April stands up just to sit down again immediately.
I've got to find Cortez and get him to explain what the hell's going on. Insane or not, he's the only person I can talk to about this.
So yeah, that's a pretty unusual thing to happen. You ever been watching a film and it just suddenly leaked into the world? It's annoying when that happens, isn't it? Oh well, in any case, we need to go and find Cortez. But did he actually say where he was going to be today? We should talk to Fiona about what happened yesterday. That was kind of
Anything interesting going on outside?
Please tell me last night was a dream, April?
I
It wasn't a dream.
I know it wasn't. And since both you and Mickey, since the both of you saw what I saw, it can't have been a hallucination either.
Weird things have been happening lately.
I have noticed. This isn't the first time.
What other weird things have happened lately?
Little things, like movement in the corner of your eye that's gone when you turn your head. And noises. The kind you're not supposed to hear in the city. Animal noises. Wild animals. And once, this was very early in the morning, mind, a few days ago, I looked down into the canal and saw what looked like an underwater city. But as I looked at it, it dissolved into ripples of water.
that sounds like a poem or something.
Scary.
You're telling me, darling.
Fiona just find
I'm
Atlantis
scared
and
of
think nothing
cockroaches,
much
for
of
God's
it.
sake. What do you think this does to my nerves?
Probably not good things.
Have you seen Cortez today?
No, darling. I don't think he's around.
Do you have any idea where Cortez is?
Sorry, he could be anywhere. Well, he does enjoy going uptown to watch old movies in some revival cinema, but where that is, I wouldn't know.
Maybe
Who'd
we should
know?
just go and Google it.
Perhaps Zach. He is, after all, the self-appointed film expert around here.
No, not
You should talk to
Zach.
him, darling.
Great. Zach. My very best friend in the whole wide world. Could you tell Cortez I'm looking for him?
Certainly, darling, if I happen to see him.
Thanks.
I just
I have to get
realised,
going.
from
Take
the
care of
middle of that
yourself out there,
conversation, you may
darling.
have seen something up here was flashing. There's a few features I haven't shown off yet, actually. I'm probably not going to be using them much, but they might be useful if you're playing them. Video replay, you can go and look at any of the cutscenes you've seen so far. It's pretty self-explanatory. April's diary will tell you what you're currently meant to be doing, so if you don't play the game for quite a while, then you can sort of catch up with where the story is. So, for example, where's our thing? Yeah, so this one starts saying you gotta go and talk to Zach. So if you're not sure what's going on, you can do that. And there's also conversation log. So if you ever need to find some information, then you can just go to here and say, okay, what did so-and-so say? What did Stanley say about whatever? Which is, I think, are features that need to be in more adventure games. It's very easy where you can, like, you get a conversation clue that you forget. And although it's almost always possible to go back to the character and say, what did you just tell me about the secret code to the safe or whatever, then, you know, you have to go back and find the character and then make your way back otherwise. But, in any case, I'm going to end this part here, guys, and in the next part, I guess we're going to go talk to Zach. Yay! We'll see you guys then. Goodbye.